Morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Y'all, let's talk about these billionaires grifting and profiting off of Americans' pain. I ain't gave them no attention in a minute. I don't want y'all to think that I left you out. First of all, did y'all see that Trump has made over $103 million since he's been in the presidency? Since he's been president, just by buying bonds from companies that have contracts with the government. Oh wait, he is buying bonds from companies that have contracts with the government, so he know who's gonna go under, who's not gonna go under. And go back in there because you didn't get your clothes on. He know who's gonna go under, who's not gonna go play. He knows who's gonna go under, who's not gonna go under, when they gonna do it, and he can control if they do it. So him and his family can make the maximum amount of money, but yet there's no money for our kids to eat in school. There's no money for these young women to stay on Section 8 while they work a low income job. The working poor are on Section 8. Ain't nobody just on there grifting. It's hard to get on Section 8, especially in Tennessee. So the working poor is on Section 8. And then they can't even stay on there except for 2 years. You got a baby. And so you mean you coming off of Section 8 at 2 years old? When they're 2 years old, but your daycare is $300 a month? Make it make sense. This is what these billionaires and millionaires feel about the working poor in America. And then people are still not outraged about it. They're like, I don't want them taking anything from me, but you don't mind the billionaires and the millionaires take it from you. See, all the rest of us are in this together. But y'all are worried about uplifting not y'all, but those other people. Uplifting the millionaires and billionaires. Why? A young single mom, a young widowed mom, kids go hungry. Make it make sense. Then I was watching in Texas while they were doing all that gerrymandering, and y'all, they gerrymandered so much to win five uh, 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 positive guaranteed seats. And what about they might lose 10 in the meantime? Won't God do it every time? And these folks ain't figured it out yet because all these states that's doing all this to the immigrants, they're going broke. Look it up for yourself. Google it. Don't go to Fox and Friends. Look it up for yourself. They're going broke because people don't want to go somewhere when the states are cruel. See, that's what they didn't look at. Because we spend money too. And, liberals don't want to go nowhere. That's right, we do, yeah. We do. Liberals don't want to go nowhere where the states are cruel. But in Texas, they gerrymandered those states. It's still one little girl missing. I can't hardly watch it because it's so heartbreaking. Because it's babies that were just out trying to have fun. And this one little girl didn't even want to leave her parents. And her mama talked her into going, which it ain't her mama's fault. But her mama talked her into going. And now this baby is missing. But, so they got all the other bodies, but not this one. But you don't hear Trump talking about it. You don't hear Hot Wheels Abbott talking about it. Nothing. Silence. Silence. But yet and still, they were gerrymandering. They still haven't done anything to see what they can do to make sure that it does not flood again. Remember when they wanted, when they kept saying they want the lawmakers back? Mainstream media kept letting them push that narrative. Well, we need them back so we could do something for the families. Well, they didn't do anything for the families. They didn't care. Point blank. Period. And so what gets me is the billionaires and the millionaires look like they're skating because they're skating as far as they are because their whole thing is about grifting, getting money, and making the rest of us dirt poor. But God gonna get them in the end. But we're gonna get them right now because we're gonna break their backs like a Pac-Man. We're coming after them. All of us need to be in, well, not matter because there is no help for them. but all of the working poor, the middle class, we need to be under the same mindset that the government is here to help everybody because all of our taxes pay the government. You got it. From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, y'all, you can't make this stuff up. And I saw that about Trump and them bonds on the weekend today with Jonathan Capehart and I can't think of the other guy name, but Jonathan Capehart is on MSNBC on the weekend. So that's why I saw that this morning. If y'all want to see it in this Sunday morning, y'all, from an angry black woman, don't worry about cancel culture. Look, you ready? Don't worry about cancel culture. Let's get it up out the mud. The have-nots will defeat the have. Stay woke, so you ain't got to get woke. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution. There you go, baby.